Shazia, respond. I mean,
You've
the
suspended
mood
MPs who are
question,
No,
Shazia, is
the MPs
that
were
instead of fixing accountability for these massive security breach yesterday, the government and the treasury benches are only interested in suspending opposition MPs. Please answer.
So first, let's not conflate the two issues. There is no connection between them whatsoever. Firstly, they were not expelled; they are suspended on grounds of unruly behavior, ignoble conduct. They were asking questions repeatedly, and they were behaving in the most rowdy manner. They were jumping into the well of the house, and the poor speaker kept on insisting and pleading them to not do that. And as for the official statement by the Home Minister,
you clearly have not.
No, I'm answering each
question. Don't know
your
stuff when you speak.
Be quiet for now. Be quiet for now. So and let me tell you, they were suspended, not expelled.
You're not a school principal.
About that.
Just like the speaker is not the school principal, and just like that's not a kindergarten.
Light of it. Amit Shah just said, and I said it in my opening comments, that this is a major lapse. God knows what could have happened. Nobody is making a
What have you done to the BJP MP? I would like to know. Why has he not been suspended?
Do not scream. You're nobody to scream.
How did you facilitate entry?
You come from a party where two
what has been done to the BJP MP? Where is accountability?
In 1978,
you want to sit here on your high horse and talk absolute nonsense like you always do.
MLAs.
Okay, one second. Look, if both of you are going to speak at the same time, we're not going to be able to hear either of you. So I'm going to pull back, and I want to go to the experts. I want to go to Desh Deepak Verma, who's been a former Secretary General of the Rajya Sabha. Sir, please explain to us. There are multiple layers of security for any ordinary person to enter Parliament. Like one of the panelists said, if you're going to the visitors gallery, you cannot carry a mobile phone, you cannot carry a wallet. I believe you can't even carry a bottle of water into the visitors gallery. How is it that these two people managed to carry smoke canisters inside their shoe into the visitors gallery? And the three layers of security that I was talking about: outer perimeter, Delhi police, the building entrance, etc., by the CRPF, and of course at the final, either in the gallery or in the floor of the house, you have the watch and ward staff and the marshals. How is it that all three layers of security were breached by these two individuals? Isn't that a big lapse?
Well, I agree with you that it is a big security lapse. And this has happened in spite of the fact that the three-layer security has been tested over time, and it has turned out to be quite effective and successful. But there are two things which have happened, and I think we must take that into account. The one is that the building in which the security drill was in a way foolproofed, that building has changed. Now there is a new building, so there is a new dynamics of the whole building, so that has to be taken into account. The other thing which has happened very recently is the unification of the two security. One is the Lok Sabha security, the other one the Rajya Sabha security. Now there is a unified command, and it was at the instance of the Honorable Prime Minister that he had made this suggestion, and Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha presiding officers considered that, and when I was there, in fact, that unification has taken place. But these two factors will have to be tested, and I presume that that it has happened in a big way, in many ways, but still it needs to be perfected, and I feel that more security drills, more gadgets, more kind of pre-parliament session drills which are organized before every session, that needs to be done. And this is, and in fact, if you look at it, the incident, what has happened is that, for example, that person brought the canisters hidden inside her shoes, inside his shoes.
His shoes, yes.
Now the shoes have not been, at any point of time, the shoes were never checked. So I think because of the several incidents, what we need to do is that we need to draw the lessons from what is happening all over the country, all over the world, in terms of such disruptive activities, and the young people draw lessons from that. They look at it, they look at what is happening in the film, they look at what is happening. If you know that in some of the parliaments, even the MPs brought these kinds of canisters, and they put it in the house. So these young people sometimes, and it is totally not justified. And whatever kind of frustration and whatever kind of anger you may have, but this cannot be justified.
Dola
So
Sen is
there's
also
probably
joining us. She's
people are
a
drawing
Trinamool member of
inspiration.
parliament. She was also out protesting today in the Lok Sabha. So 13 of your colleagues, ma'am, have been suspended for unruly behavior, for squatting in the well of the House, despite the Speaker giving them multiple warnings. Yes, no one is denying that what happened yesterday is a major security breach. The government's contention is that the Speaker is the custodian of the House. 8 parliamentary staff have been suspended for the breach, and an inquiry has been ordered, and basis whatever the recommendations of the inquiry, the Speaker will take necessary action. The government's contention is there is no need for the Home Minister or for the Prime Minister or anyone representing government to be making a statement, because it's parliament security that's been breached and not a government office or not any other installation.
First of all, for your information, incidentally, I am from Rajya Sabha, not from Lok Sabha.
Sorry.
However,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. बहुत सारे बात अभी तक हुए हैं. हम 3-4 पॉइंट्स बोलना चाहते हैं. पहला कि मोदी जी या अमित शाह जी या बीजेपी या व्हाटएवर, उन लोगों ने जितना ही भी बोल सके कि ये उतना कुछ नहीं है, उतना सीरियस कुछ नहीं है, बेवजह राजनीति हो रहा है. इट्स अ सीरियस इशू, बहुत सीरियस इशू हुआ था. कल जो हुआ वो अनप्रेसिडेंटेड है, ये होना नहीं चाहिए था. और ये 3 लेयर 4 लेयर की बात सिर्फ नहीं है, ये सिर्फ पार्लियामेंट्री सिक्योरिटी स्टाफ की, दिल्ली पुलिस की, सीआरपीएफ की, सीआईएसएफ की नहीं है. ये पॉलिसी मैटर है. होम मिनिस्टर को इसके लिए जवाब देना है. उसकी पॉलिसी में कुछ ना कुछ प्रॉब्लम है. और ये भी हम पूछना चाहते हैं कि मोदी जी का इतना जल्दबाजी भी क्यों थी न्यू पार्लियामेंट बिल्डिंग ओपन करने का. हम ट्रेड यूनियन करते हैं पिछले 30 साल से. हम ट्रेड यूनियन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से एक बात करना चाहते हैं, कंपैरेटिव स्टडी. अगर पुराना पार्लियामेंट हाउस अब समझिए ना तो वो इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट की तरह है, और न्यू पार्लियामेंट बिल्डिंग इज लाइक बानिया. यू नो द डिफरेंस बिटवीन इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट एंड बानिया. अगर अब जाएंगे न्यू ओल्ड पार्लियामेंट हाउस तो उधर स्ट्रक्चर आर्किटेक्चर ऐसे ही है ट्रेडिशनली, तो विजिटर गैलरी बहुत ऊपर है और ये तो बहुत नीचे है कि कोई भी जंप कर सकते. पुराना पार्लियामेंट बिल्डिंग से उतना सहज नहीं था जंप करने का. और पार्लियामेंट का अंदर अगर सिक्योरिटी अमित शाह जी होम मिनिस्ट्री का तरफ से पार्लियामेंटेरियन को नहीं दिया जाएगा तो देश की आम जनता की क्या होगी. हम तो बहुत चिंतित है. हमारे इतने सारे बॉर्डर है. मोदी जी की गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से हमारा सिक्योरिटी स्टेक में तो नहीं है, पार्लियामेंट में
Shazia, Shazia wants to respond to what you've said, ma'am. Yeah, Shazia.
और लास्ट एक बात हम करना चाहते हैं.
Yeah, one second, Dola ji, one second. Shazia wanted to come in. Yeah.
हम किसी के बात में
point here, Dola ji, you can go on with your political speech right now and can go on a tirade, but this is not, no, you just use the word baniya as a pejorative, and I want you to apologize. I want you to apologize for the used word of baniya. What do you mean by baniya? What do you mean by baniya? Just look at you. You have no awareness of where you are. You have just look at you, how you hyperventilating. You're not even listening. Look at you, what's happened to you. You are in a state of sorts. You are in a state. Look at you. You're not even listening.
Okay. Let me go to Mr. Vora. Mr. Vora is a former IPS officer. Mr. Vora, one second. Let me move away from the politicians, please, for a second.